What's up, guys? So today we're going to be doing something a little bit different and kind of fun. I went ahead and made my own metal track on an AI website. The reason why I did that is because I wanted to see how easy it was to make something from AI and make it sound, pretty decent. And all I did was put in the text box, heavy metal riff or heavy metal guitar track. And it came up with this. And we're going to go ahead and go over it together. And I want to point out some things that I think are very obvious and maybe some things that I missed that you might be able to help me with. But let's go over it together. And then after, I want to make my own track and see which one you guys prefer, or to see the differences and similarities between human made projects and something that was made in like 5 seconds from a computer. Okay, let's go over it together, guys. Like right away, like the drums and the guitar, they don't really work. Like you can tell the guitar is like some weird copy and pasted from something. I don't know where they got it from, but it sounds like really highly edited Instagram video metal. I think it's kind of impressive though. They kind of got that kind of picking sound, almost sounds kind of like someone's picking on a string if you hear closely to the guitar. But then again, like you don't hear any tone. You don't really hear finger slides. You don't hear any human touches that you would normally hear if a human was playing guitar. That was pretty cool. Had like a cool little finger tapping solo, cool melodic solo, but then the vibrato was like, ee! Like it sounded kind of weird and definitely computerized. Like that was definitely not human. Sounds like some sweet picking, right? But I mean, like, it sounds very edited, Like, it sounds like Buried Alive was playing it, you know what I mean? Like, and not that that's a bad thing, but it sounds like very, very, very computerized, like highly edited stuff. And it definitely could be played on a keyboard. Like, this is definitely keyboard stuff. So I had a little right hand work there with a little chug finally. And then here comes the melodic solo again, just that repetition of cookie cutter metal. Constant drum changes. So, I mean, that was pretty much it. And you can tell right away that it's like, there's not a lot of bends, there's not any pinch harmonics, there's not any kind of human touch in there. And it was a lot of speed. It was just like, can you imagine doing that for that long and trying to be that precise? Not that it's impossible, but is it realistic? It just takes a lot of practice to do something like that. It takes a very well-trained right hand. Okay, so overall though, I think it sounded pretty decent. Like, it sounded like you could kind of headbang to it, had tons of different drum changes to it. I mean, not gonna lie, man, if I heard that from distance, I would probably say, oh, what band is that? You know, like, who is that? But again, it's very obvious to tell because of the way it's made that it's just very generic. It's very cookie cutter. They copy and pasted that from somewhere, put it all together, and was like, here's your little metal riff. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and display my version of what I think, or what I took from that, right? All the melody, the melodic solo stuff, the fast riff, the background, the harmony. I'm just gonna try to put in my human version of what I think that was. All right.